Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about the noise, but it is pouring down rain. So I was supposed to be headed out to the thrift store, and I'm just gonna let that slack up before I do. So were you aware that maybe last month in June that the U.S. government agencies were hit with a global cyber attack? And this just did not affect the government agencies, it affected hospitals as well. Well, if you weren't, like I wasn't, let's get into the story. Give it a thumbs up and share it out if you can. It helps the channel. So it says several U.S. federal government agencies have been hit in a global cyber attack by Russian cyber criminals that exploit the vulnerability in widely used software. The U.S. Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency is providing support to several federal agencies that have experienced intrusion, infecting, and affecting their MOVE-IT applications. The agency's executive assistant director for cybersecurity said in a statement on Thursday. Now, this was a story that's updated in June. So they say that we are working urgently to understand the impact and ensure timely remediation. Aside from U.S. government agencies, several hundred companies and organizations in the U.S. could be affected. It says that the ransomware gang known as CLOP, that is ridiculous, CLOP, C-L-O-P, is known to demand multi-million-dollar ransoms, but no ransom demands had been made for federal agencies. CISA's response comes as Progress Software, the U.S. firm that makes the software exploited by the hackers, said it had discovered a second vulnerability in the code that the company was working to fix. The Department of Energy is among multiple federal agencies breached in the ongoing global hacking campaign, a department spokesperson. While these hacks have not had any significant impacts on federal civilian agencies, the director said, adding that the hackers have been largely opportunistic in using the software flaws to break into networks. The news adds to a growing tally of victims of hacking campaigns that began 2 weeks ago and has hit major U.S. universities and state governments. They said that they have communicated with customers on the steps that they need to take to further secure their environments and have also taken MOVE-IT Cloud offline as we urgently work to patch the issue up. Agencies were much quicker Thursday to deny they'd been affected by the hacking than to confirm they were affected by the hack. The Department of Energy took immediate steps to mitigate the impact of the hack after learning that records from two department entities had been compromised. The department has notified Congress and is working with law enforcement, CISA, and affected entities to investigate the incident. One of the Department of Energy victims is Oak Ridge Associated Universities, a non-for-profit research center. A department spokesperson said the other victim is contractor affiliated with the department's waste isolation pilot plant in New Mexico, which disposes waste associated with atomic energy. Meanwhile, Georgia's statewide university system, which spans the 40,000 student University of Georgia, along with over a dozen other state colleges and universities, confirmed it was investigating the scope of the severity of the hack because they too were hacked. CLOP, which is the gang, last week claimed credit for some of the hacks, which also affected employees of the BBC, British Airways, oil giant Shell, and state governments in Minnesota and Illinois. So y'all, just wanted to bring you some news you could use here on TOMMYBITES TV. Remember, do not be scared. Just be prepared. Keep your eye on things because this cyber hack could happen to anyone, anytime. We know that people take over your bank accounts, run you dry. It happened to me with my Cash App, and I managed to get my funds back. But that's not always the case. So protect yourself as best you possibly can and stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you, but God loves you more. He created only one you. Be the best you that you can be. And when you are, go out and spread God's love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on TOMMYBITES TV. Do me a huge favor. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, What are you waiting for? Please hit that like button down there. Click that button. And if you want to share the video, click that button as well. If you haven't subscribed, click that button as well.